Welcome to London. This is the third and last of the Sealion scenarios. After this, we only have 3 more scenarios left. The conquest of the US of A. Yes. So basically, we have to conquer London, and Churchill has jumped into a tank over here.
With the defeat of their armored count from these positions, I don't think while your infantry fight house to house, Rommel recommends deploying a few of your panzers here. I still don't think you should try to cross the Thames River yourself. Our final European adversary.
Okay, so we get another hero. This one is called Fierce Fighter. +1 attack for each adjacent enemy unit. This one isn't particularly good. I mean, if it was +2 attack, then we could start talking, because then you could even try to get him into positions where he will be adjacent to 2 or 3 enemy units, which would give a pretty good strength boost. But as it is just +1 attack, you don't want to expose your units to too many enemy units anyway. So decidedly substandard hero. So I feel that my heroes have taken a dip. The peak was the killer team. After that, I had a few good ones early on, but after that, it has been decidedly average-ish. Yeah, enough. So basically, we have to destroy Churchill's tank, and I mean, I could use my bombers to just crack him open. In this scenario, I think I had some prestige, so that would be a lengthy process. But let's look at the map. This is not interesting to start here, not over here. Why? So we have basically 3 approaches into London. But the most important thing to do is this is a major river. This major river called there. It starts to be a so just work. Just ignore it. So we want to take this victory hex and set up a blocking force. This is a bridge, but due to the nature of city fights, since this is city, units there aren't vulnerable. So we could place a pioneer here and back it with 1 or maybe 2 artillery, and the AI will never be able to come up across. So then we could clean up the rest and sort of pivot around in a clockwise direction. That is the best option, because you can see this is probably central. No, not Central Park, Hyde Park. I mean, yeah, Bocage. Yeah. We also have to deal with this guy. Is this a secondary objective? No, it's not. It looks like a secondary objective, but it's not. So at one point we'll have to go across the river and take him out, and the enemy armor was mentioned. So there are several ways to go about it, but I think I will focus the bulk of my infantry forces in this sector and push over here while I mass my armor in 2 groups here and try to get across the river with some air support. I may even need an infantry or 2 to clear out these 2 positions. Although this one I don't have to take this one, so but I will probably need to set up a blocking force here and maybe here. I'm not sure. Sometimes the AI uses bridging engineers. I'd like to avoid that. RAF is pretty strong, so I will be needing maybe a Fort 88 or some smaller guns. So time to look at units. And I have my force. This one kills 4 points of entrenchment, remember, and it has decent soft and hard attack, but it's nothing to talk about, and they have given it 0 close defense. So basically, this guy, no. So we will definitely be upgrading him. Doubt I'll be needing more than 1 recon, if that. Also, I think I need to park 1 tank. I will have 2 groups of tanks. 2 tanks backed by 2 anti-tank units, or do I even need 2 anti-tank units? Maybe the overstrength Tiger is enough, so that I only need 1 anti-tank unit. Well, I'll think about it. Because I could do... 3 is also good. I think I'll keep my 8 infantry, but I will have to change the type a bit. Like I said, I will probably need 1 more. And this is rapidly becoming obsolete, I think. Shock tactics and the ways. But the most important thing we will do is we will bring back an old friend, and it is old Carl. So he could maybe have a double attack or something crazy like that. I could give this guy double attack or rapid fire. I mean, these things would make sense on artillery if I really want to be serious about cleaning out this area here. So it's a very annoying bug that you have to click somewhere else. So if I do double attack, I could... these shouldn't be even able to have heroes, I think, but and I can do rapid fire for this one. Or should I do the other way around? How is their ammo situation? He only has 2 ammo, so it's mostly the same, but I get back 2 ammo, so I don't think it doesn't matter that much. This one has little attack and I guess fast deployment. Although fast deployment, I could put on one of my anti-tank, not one of my anti-air guns, or I could even I'm not decided yet. Or I could even put it on an infantry, because then I can speed along on and just attack after moving a long distance with their half tracks. So I am thinking about upgrading these to grenadiers. Or just wear infantry. Yeah. I'm not sure, but I will stay normal. This will stay at 18. This Fallschirmjäger we will upgrade to pioneers. Because of course pioneers are highly useful. So I will deploy my infantry in 2 groups of 3. 2 pioneers, 2 heavies, and then I will retain my last 2 infantry over here. Probably 1 there and 1 there. So now it's a question of assigning my hero. Was this combat luck? This is first strike, envelopment, no retaliation. It keeps little attack, but it gives away its fast deployment hero here. No retaliation. Oh, I wasn't supposed to place those already, so sorry. Well, there are some hills here. I think I will keep them as Jaegers. But we need to update some camouflage here, I think. Just to be able to tell these guys apart. Can I tell them apart now? Yeah, I think so. Now, these guys have their vigilant heroes. I mean, you don't have to do that. This one will stay at anti-tank and 0 slots. The Panzer A isn't as good as the prototype. So, there. They won't be using any more points on them. And I have a Tiger prototype. And to go. I could turn, I have 10 more points, so I could technically turn this one into something as well. Aiming assistance. But I don't think it will actually be able to offer much in the way of aiming assistance, so this doesn't have any heroes anymore. Should it be Dunkelgelb? That's a cooler color. Whatever. Yeah, I think I'm starting to be pretty happy with these guys, but I will assign some heroes. This will have no retaliation. This will have first strike. These already have pretty good initiative and very high because they use ground defense. But can these guys have some heroes? Can be a fuse fighter. He could have I don't know. No turn. Not sure why I'm spreading my heroes out like this. That's almost the same. Combat luck, fuse fighter, those are just minor stuff. Something like that. I don't think I have very many points left. Yeah, I'm just going to buy another 88, or should I buy some of the smaller ones? I never use those. So that's 3 little guys, flak firlings. How many points is this? 5 points, okay. Yeah, I think we have our floors. I don't think the Yak Tigers will take a lot of damage during the scenario, so this should be good. Just gonna save up here. I've been playing some other stuff. If you follow my other series, the one on the Manstein +5 strength points challenge. Okay, so we're ready to start deploying. And like I said, these two guys. No, wait, I removed some heroes, didn't I? Yeah. No, this guy can be evasive. Sorry for taking so long. It's starting to get and I also think that this guy gets shock tactics. Now we can get going. Start with Gustav and the big guy. And now we will deploy our groups of infantry. And they're accompanying. Which one has development? This one. Yeah, he's very fierce. So there they are, and I will put one Jaeger here and one Jaeger there. Those are my infantry units. So now I need to place my air defense. So I can't actually fit everything. Okay, one guy can go there. Then I can fit an artillery. Now, recon. It starts with rain. That also makes it hard to see what's going on. So I start by moving in, and here we can see an artillery piece. It's a good start. What? I guess that's turn one. These guys will just try to entrench. If bombed, it doesn't matter. Here they come. It got a little sucky because they were stuck in their little van here, but okay. Here it is, of course, hopeless for the AI. And predictably he tried to cross here, so we got into a rainy ambush and straight into a king tiger. So this should be easy to clean out. And you can see the AI has some prestige. And there is no reason to go further with those guys. This is an almost impenetrable umbrella. I'm saying almost because nothing is ever certain. Yeah. It would be almost impossible for him to have anything that could go all the way around here. Something like that. I cannot completely say that they cannot come down here and surround me, but let's have a big guy there. I think that is round 2. And of course this is largely hopeless to attack with home guard, suicidal home guard. That was harsh. And he gets ambushed and one shot. More tanks approach and ambushed, and yes. It is a strange thing that it doesn't send in planes or scout or infantry first, just drives his tanks right into me. And of course perimeter control. And this is no retaliation. And we can reduce that guy. And they have all attacked, yes, good. There is no realistic way for the AI to attack me here because the double overlap here, it's absolutely murder. And of course this now has rapid fire and shock tactics, so almost, well, whatever I do, the result will be the same. And we can set up my little half circle here. I'm sure you recognize it by now. This is mostly so it does not slip through the cracks here. just for setting up for later. Oh, it survived. This one has to be repaired. He'll go over here and guard. He'll overrun this one. And for the time being, he will just protect this position. As you can see, he cannot damage my ground units anyway, so I can just drain his prestige. This is pointless, of course, but how can he take this city with just a Valentine tank? No, it cannot be done. So you can see it covers all the way over to the road here. So we can hammer him. He will not retreat, but we can then overrun him. And as you can see, it covers, so we can block the approach here. And just to be on the same side, we can go look. No, there is nothing here. And then it can go back to the sphere here. Yes, what to do. Just shoot once, and then it can move to a slightly safer position. This one cannot get across because of the river, so it has to stop here, and there is no penetrating my line here. And one with one suppressed now. Nothing will happen there. This is not smart. We could go out and attack. And it's home guard, so it's a suicide attack. And again. And he just keeps on coming. But he probably has like 0 close defense, so there. Yes, at least he now bombs me first. And he repairs. That is good. How we can establish a more permanent line here. No, that was not the plan. This is the plan. And this one goes up here. And you see now we have effectively blocked access here. And we have a continuous line of high defense infantry protected by powerful artillery and anti-aircraft guns. So our double attack Carl, I think I forgot he had double attack. This one goes here to capture. And our umbrella. Yes, this one has to go. This one has to go. But now we cannot reach this position, so. All bottled up. No, I think we'll just remove this guy and put some hurt on this side. Give a replacement. Anti-air. Can't be helped. So now we could sweep over here, but then our air cover would be much weakened. I only have 3 air umbrellas, so instead of leaving the AI hanging out on the other side here, we would simply drive back here and re-establish our position. Can't really see this one because it's so far in the back. There's only 2 spotting. And he doesn't dare attack because of the overlapping field. Here he comes again. Counter battery fire. Ah. That's a lot of flak. So now for the push across the river here. Oh, I did shoot already. No. It needs to go there so I can support it. Paratroopers. This is fun every time. Okay, so paratroopers here. That's a good try. Ah, this is good. That's a good try there. Even more paratroopers, wow. LOL. I think in a game where you can't really fit garrison troops, it's kind of lame. But whatever. Let's block him in so he doesn't run around in my interior. I'm just taking a little break here, so to speak. Not really going forward. I mean, I guess since the flak feeling, I just don't guess just stick him back there then. Keep them as garrisons. Something like that. Let's hope there are no more paradrops. Okay, so now he leaves town. That I think perhaps is a mistake, but okay. To each his own. Oh, my poor Carl. You actually took damage. I was careless with you. I'm sorry. This cannot be replaced, this loss, but okay. Little car. Wow. Maybe I can make him attack me. I don't know. This one I have never lost anyway, so. It is, of course, just extremely rude, but what can you do? No, misclick. Just gonna shell this guy. Now it's time to claim this hex. It's the first strike guy. Now you can see that even 6 infantry is pushing it, because you have to spread out at some point and deal with these guys. Easy peasy. So, yeah, we're mostly done here. That's just fucking rude. It's had to happen sooner or later, because, like I said, 6 infantry is a bare minimum, and here, because I had to grab this victory hex, I sent one of my guys out of the way. Maybe I just should have skipped that, but I got greedy, and then suddenly there's a little hole in my ranks there, and he comes in and almost kills my my unit. So let's carl him away. And time to remove this artillery piece. No, no, no. Why? That was some... We are going here to tighten this gap. And this is why I play with undo. I think that was my biggest clicko since the start of the campaign. So something like that, because always no bigger gap than 2 between, so they can't slip through your zone of control. I definitely don't do that thing. Not that it really matters at this stage. And keep up that separation, remember? Yeah, I guess. It's definitely the best of the three UK scenarios. You have the little armor sideshow, and you have plenty of stuff going on. Even though I played this scenario before and had a strong plan, I made one little mistake there where I left a gap in my lines, and suddenly you saw him swarming in. And the only thing that you can really do is have move groups of 3 infantry with high close defense and artillery support, and use your powered lethal attack, Gustav, railway gun, that sort of thing. If you don't have all these goodies, you can do exactly the same thing, but you can take longer. And you could also see that I had too much armor. I could have traded in one of my anti-tank units, and maybe at least one of my tanks, and the recon wasn't doing much for me either, so I could have had easily 2-3 good engineers more. So that would have actually made the scenario easier. But overall, it's a nice, fairly nice scenario.